Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing an old-fashioned, regular old foundation review of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation that looks like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my foundation on and then I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup off camera, and then we'll talk about how it's setting and how it covers, and then I will check in at the end of the day. It is just after 1 o'clock right now, 1:24. I am going out for sushi with friends, and I also am going to clean up a dresser area and reorganize it. That's one of my goals for today. So I am going to do this side of my face with my primer and my setting spray and my powder, and this side of the face I am going to do without that, just to see how it wears on its own. Hopefully nobody notices that like this side is like a hot melty mess and this side is like perfection. So what this is, I got this for around on sale for $15 in Canada. I've seen it up to $23, which, can we just talk about the price of drugstore makeup at the moment? It is so high, but this is, they call it a buildable luminous foundation, and you get 0.51 ounces. So you don't even get an ounce of product in this, but I'm wondering, I have another cushion foundation, the It Cosmetics one, and you get 0.34 ounces in this one. So this does come with more, and that's the first thing I noticed. I've had this for about a week. It comes with a mirror, of course, and then it comes with a little sponge that I literally left in the package until I did this review. And then you get a lid, and it lifts up and shows the color. So you can do it two ways. You could dip your finger in, but there it is, dipping the finger in, and I would swatch it. I don't know why this product's gonna swatch it on my face. So it's a cushion basically that's full of foundation. So I'm just gonna spray this side of my face with my primer water. It smells like lemons. And then I'll start with this side of the face since it has no primer on the brush. I like to use my It Cosmetics foundation brush, of course, and then unhygienically dip my foundation brush into the cushion and then spread it on. I don't have a mirror I can see. There we go. And it's definitely has like a, I would call it a satin finish. They call it luminous, but I don't feel like it's overly dewy. And this is in color N2, which is what I wear in their normal True Match foundation, which I think would be a fun smackdown to do between this and the normal. It has really, I would call it a medium to full coverage. And it feels cool when you first put it on. Not like a cooling sensation, it's almost like it stays cold in the palette or the little cushion compact. And you barely, I am barely touching, I wonder which side I like it. Like I am like, and then I'm getting that much foundation. So a little bit of this goes a long way. Why I like cushion foundations, I should stop blinding you with the mirror now that I have enough product, is they're great for work days. Like look how quickly I was able to get a full coverage of foundation. So quickly. Because you're not fumbling around with a pump and a palette. Like I like to pump mine onto a palette, and I often like to mix my foundations. This is a pretty perfect color for me. I would like it if it was a little bit more pink toned, but that is the absolute story of my life. There it is, like without any concealer. I'm of course going to put concealer on because I don't like having dark circles, but we're gonna keep it like pretty minimalist. I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and keep this tutorial pretty drugstory. And just dab and dab. So that's the foundation on. I'm gonna go off camera and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. And finish the rest of my makeup, but then I've accidentally zoomed in on my face and realized that that would be helpful. So that's what it looks like. Like it's really, I guess it is dewy, but I would consider it like a rose petal finish. And it doesn't look heavy. It does take a minute to set. Like it's pretty serum-y almost. Like, can you see? But look at the coverage you get. And I just like how I feel like my skin shows through. I feel like this side's gonna be a mess because I was not gonna powder it. So now I will actually finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. Okay, so here I am. Where the hell did I put the foundation? There it is. With my makeup all finished. I can already tell that this is a product that needs to be powdered. I used just powder on this side, which was the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which is like a good drugstore find. I was totally late to this bandwagon, but it's a good one to be on. So I'm gonna check back in later and see how it's setting and what is happening to this side. I think my mascara might be dry enough for me to spray setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter, just on this half of my face. I might do 3, like middle, side, side, so that felt weird. So we'll see what this side to this side. If you have dry skin, you may not need to set it with the powder, but I already feel like this side, like I feel like this eyebrow is gonna be like over here by the end of the day. But I just love the quick and the convenience of this. I put eyeliner in my waterline, which I never do, so that might look like a hot mess later today. So I'm sorry if everything's just like all over my face. So I'm gonna go eat sushi because who doesn't want to do that? I feel like the blush didn't blend as well on the side without the powder either. It clung. I feel like what I would like to do is put some contour palette powder underneath there, but I'm just gonna do this because my contour got a little bit far down. And then on this side, I'll put some Anastasia, I forget what the pink powder is called. I know this one's banana and I know this one's fawn, but I'm trying to force myself to use this palette. Okay, so I will be, I digress so hard always. So I will be back later this evening and I'll show you how it settled and what it did. Sounds good? Okay. So we are ending this video right close to my face. It's actually only like 8 o'clock at night, so this makeup's only been on for 6 1/4, 7 hours, was it, or 6 1/2 hours. It's actually my eye makeup that is kind of sliding down my face that I'm not happy with, but I'm really tired and I want to have a bath. And I was like, do I do a check-in and then have a bath and do another check-in? And I was like, no, while I'm in the bath, I want to like scrub this shit and then I can put on a mask. So I'm doing my check-in now, like my hair is all like crazy. I have sushi coma. So I really do think that this side looks really good for 7 hours. I don't find this is the most long wearing foundation. You're not gonna get, you know, 16, 18 hours out of it, but I really, and that's what I find with most illuminating foundations. If it's matte, you tend to get a little bit more wear, but I really think that all this needs is my eye makeup not to be sliding down, but all it needs, what did I used to put on my powder today? I think this, like, you can definitely see that this side, or at least I can, is shinier, but I think all this needs is like, oh, and the blush, I think lasted longer on the powder side with the setting spray than this side, but all this needs is like some blotting papers and a little bit of powder, and for me to take what's left of my blush brush to like freshen the makeup up a little bit. It does last really long. I really like it. The only thing I don't like is the lack, how you only get 0.51 ounces and it costs more than the regular L'Oreal True Match. L'Oreal clearly is not like all about hygiene because there's no pump on this. And there isn't in Canada yet. I've seen videos where other countries are like, there's a pump. And I'm like, oh, where's my pump? And then this, you're dipping your brush onto the cushion. So I personally don't think it's that hygienic. And yet I really like cushion foundations because my laziness is much stronger than my need for hygiene. I don't know if anybody else is with you. And side note, did they change the formula of this? Because I remember it being better before, or I've used better concealers now. Like it's still, again, really convenient. But I feel like I have no concealer on anymore. Yeah, like look at how much less janky that looks. So this obviously is not a 16-hour wear concealer either. So I like this. I wish it lasted a little bit longer. I think it's a really great workday makeup, especially if you're like me and you work in healthcare and it's more about looking healthier than your patient. So when she had a nurse say to me, all you have to do is look better than your sickest patient and you're good to go, which is horrible. Don't judge me for saying that, but it's also kind of true because sometimes I go in with no eyebrows on because my eyebrows are blonde and I dye my hair dark. Not a natural blonde though. Don't know why my eyebrows are so light, which you would have seen at the beginning of this video. So if you liked this review and you'd like to see more, please give this a thumbs up. Comment below what your favorite cushion foundation is, or if you've tried this and what you think. And please subscribe to my channel, support your little YouTubers. And I hope all of you guys, did I say everything I wanted to say about this? I said the price, how many ounces, how it wore. I definitely feel like it needs a primer and a setting spray and a powder, which does make it a little bit high maintenance, but I'm kind of a high maintenance girl. Like that's normal to me. And I have oily skin. I think if you have dry skin, this would be fine on you. But I have normal to oily, definitely not normal to dry skin. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, so thank you so much for watching and have a great night or day or whatever you're doing. Okay, bye.